Hey friends, happy Thursday, the 8th of March. Nice to be with you. Father Bill Hill, priest at Holy Spirit Catholic Community in Rock Springs, Wyoming. I will give you a reflection on the daily readings. They're linked below. Click the link, read the readings prayerfully 2, even 3 times, nice and slow. And then turn off the screen. Spend some time with God before you move on to other things. Tonight's the last night of a parish mission of the 99 experience. 6:30 p.m. it starts over at SCM Parish Center, 624 Bridger. There's a meal at 5:30 if you're hungry. Childcare will be provided. We would love, even if you haven't caught the first 2 nights, we would love to walk with you this evening. Invite a friend, a person that's seeking, looking for the Lord, whatever it is, and come and join us for that. All right, so we are working, I wonder who today is. Jeremiah, that's right. The story of blessed and cursed, kind of like a bush in a desert waste. So Jeremiah and Luke's gospel. So Jeremiah sets up kind of a standard dichotomy. You know, it makes me think of the book of Deuteronomy. You know, I set before you life and death, choose life. One of those classic kind of Lenten texts. And so Jeremiah sets up the dichotomy between a person who trusts in human beings and one who trusts in the Lord, whose hope is the Lord. The one who trusts in human beings is like a barren bush in the desert. And I suspect that all of us who live in Southwest Wyoming can picture that barren bush in the desert that can barely scrape by. That's one who puts their trust in human beings. The one who puts their trust in the Lord, though, is like a tree planted beside the water. And I hear a challenge here as always, right? The ability to trust my own strength, my own plans, my own ability to navigate the world. How often do I just trust in the Lord? Just sit what the Lord is doing in the midst of the entire human drama, to trust that indeed God is bringing all things into one in Jesus Christ. And to just contemplatively observe God in God's action. We have paired with that an interesting selection, Luke's gospel, the story of the rich man and Lazarus. And so here we experience one who trusts in human beings, especially this rich man who dines sumptuously and dresses well, and Lazarus, the poor man who sits at his gates, and who presumably, we don't hear, but he is escorted to the bosom of Abraham. And so we take it that this poor man Lazarus is trusting in the Lord. And so we get a bit of, material justice. We get a bit of that concern for the poor that reminds us that trusting in the Lord isn't just about personal salvation, but that it is also then the way that we trust in the Lord is we take care of those around us and we let go of perhaps some of our own material comforts or plans in order to care for the least. That constant reminder that in, Judaism, in the Bible, in, traditional Christianity, that it's never me or other people, that it is always about salvation that comes through that experience of justice and the way that God is working in the midst of the community of faith as a whole, right? All right, so the questions that you might want to ask are, how are the ways that I need to continue to trust in the Lord? And then the second step, the pairing of the rich man and Lazarus, is how is it that that trust is being expressed in tangible, concrete ways, especially in relation to the community and especially in relation to those who are least. All right, friends, happy Thursday. Maybe we'll see you tonight at the 99 Mission. Go ahead and read those readings prayerfully, even 2, 3 times. And then turn off the screen. Spend some time with God. Pray for folks that are having a hard time these days. God bless y'all.